What's up, Justin?
How we doing?
Chilling, bro. How you doing today?
Good, man. Yeah, we spent a long day at Edgewood trying to smooth out the ground.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The new ground at Edgewood.
Fuck yeah. How are you guys doing that?
We have a concrete sander, and it basically just kind of smooths out whatever surface it goes over. It works. It works all right. I mean, it's for a $200 rental. It makes it pretty skatable.
Run it up. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's not like necessary, but it's nice.
Dude, hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Doing a little little fucking finessing and shit, making it a little nicer. That's what's up. Yeah, like a buffer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up. I used one of those to take the glue off the floor when we first moved in here. There's tons of carpet and shit, and it just sucked dick.
Yeah.
Took forever. But yeah, what's new, dude? What's popping? You guys got a new video coming out?
Yeah, so we got a new video. I'm pretty sure we got a date set. It'll be December 17th premiere in New Haven.
Yes.
And the video is called Decade. The two people that definitely have full parts are Eric Abo and Connor Belcourt.
Yes.
Yeah, and a little behind the name Decade. We started to film a project about I guess 5 months ago now, and we're like, yeah, let's start working on something. Let's see what happens. And when we went to go make the promo for it, we were looking at old tapes because we were trying to find this old clip of Abo and Belcourt like wrestling at the skate spot in New York. And we found the clip, and on the tape, the date that was on it was almost 10 years to the day. And we're like, whoa, we're old. And also, we've been filming together for over a decade now, and still with a lot of the same people. So we're like, oh, yeah, let's just go with Decade. And, yeah, it's going to be good, man. It's probably be like about a 15-minute video, so not quite a full length.
We're still a strong time, though. That's good, dude. 15 minutes is nice. Nice and solid.
Yeah, we're going to cap ourselves at 6 months of filming. So it's, like May to December, beginning of December with filming. And that's it. Whatever we got, we're going to put out.
That's sick, dude. I love it.
Yeah, we didn't really go into it saying 15 minutes. It was that's just kind of the length that came once we put it all in a timeline. So
yeah.
You're looking to put it out like end of December?
Yeah, December 17th. So I talked to Ben today, and I think we've pretty much locked down premiere at Plush.
Fuck yeah. Shout out Plush.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And there's talk of, some sort of after party, maybe skate sesh, garage, maybe a bar, but there's going to be some sort of Be Easy Christmas party activity that night for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Be Easy Christmas parties are sick.
I might even embroider some Santa hats for people. So,
ooh, nice. Nice touch.
This is going to be the third Be Easy video?
Yeah. I mean, I call it a project. I don't really want to go with like a video, but yeah, the third project.
Be Easy project?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to call it a video?
Well, just because it's not a full length.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Modest.
But
I back it.
Just because, I mean, the last two videos were 3+ year projects, so I don't want people, I guess, to think of this as like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like, wow, we dedicated this like significant chunk of our lives to this and then put out a video. This is just kind of like, 6 months, whatever we do, we're going to put it out. And I mean, it's pretty fucking heavy. They did work for sure. Abo and Belcourt went in.
Is this the direction you want to go in for like videos, or will there ever be like a third Be Easy video?
Shit.
A Be Easy film.
The thought of doing another full length is like the worst thought I could ever think of.
I think that's like everybody's mindset now.
Yeah, dude. By the end of like, oh man, I mean, I didn't really film too much of Grime Life. I was there for a lot of it, and I had shared part in it with Nick Beebe Center. Shout out Beebs.
Beebe Center.
Yeah, you know Beebs. Yep.
Yo, you found your Bob Saget. Just remember that.
And what was I saying? Oh yeah. So Grime Life. I mean, I wasn't too a part of it, but it was like a big, lengthy process, and the Be Easy video was the same thing. I mean, that was just losing my mind. Just like, oh, is it good enough? It's called the Be Easy video. This is going to define us. Is it good enough? Is it sick enough? And I put it out, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I hate this. I can't even, like, watch it anymore, to be honest.
That's definitely, like, the problem with, like, not the problem, but it's always, like, the thing with full lengths is it's, like, you want to do your best ever at that time, and then keep on one-upping yourself, and then there's pressure on everyone, like the filmer, the editor, the skaters. Oh,
dude, yeah, 100%. And this project is just way different, like so much less pressure. As at least from my standpoint, I don't know how Abo and Belcourt are feeling, but
they film full parts for it.
Dude, they are such good skateboarders. They're so easy to film with. I mean, yeah, Belcourt usually lands stuff pretty fast. Abo will try stuff beyond his abilities, so sometimes it does take a while, but he's such a fucking talented skateboarder that, like, even his throwaway is, like, fucking part worthy, in my opinion. He'll probably say otherwise, but it's fucking sick.
Yeah, they're both really fucking sick.
Yeah, dude. And different skaters, too, and it's, like, yeah, very, very cool to see them both complement each other.
Is that what you would say the Be Easy team is right now? Just Abo and Connor?
No team, man. I mean, I don't know. The team is whoever's fucking out filming with us, whoever's fucking doing our art and helping us out with our website, and whoever's around, man. I mean, we give boards to the people that you know who you are, and dude, I'm not out there putting out a roster. I'm not out there putting out like, hey, you're gonna get this much, putting, setting aside overhead for that.
Yeah.
It kind of just is what it is.
That's the best way to do it for, like, a smaller, like, up-and-coming company, too.
Dude.
Yeah, you can't shoot yourself in the foot too early in the game and stuff, and especially if you don't want to, like, scale up and you want to, like, give people, the resources as if you already have, like, you got to think about being able to last the long run,
No, 100%. And, like, honestly, like, if we're going to reinvest money, I'd like to reinvest in, paying artists, maybe making our events bigger.
Work on the bus.
Work on the bus.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff for me to reinvest in the company that's not, hey, let's make this fucking pro team that I'm going to pay, or, like, this, like, pro team that's just going to cut out of overhead. And yeah, I know some people might think that's, like, odd, but I don't know. It just works for us, man. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone that is involved with Be Easy, I think would probably just be my homie anyway, even if I didn't have this going on. And I think that's kind of, like, how we've always done it. Like, there's no out there scouting talent. We're just a crew, just the
How'd
bros.
you guys start?
Yeah, man. So I guess we can go back to the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
The video's called Decade. How long have you guys been a company for?
Yeah, man. So, should I go back to the beginning, me starting skating, or go back to this?
No, we don't care about you. We care about Be Easy.
Fair enough, man. All right, well.
Either way, whichever way you want to go.
Where do you want to start, Justin?
Probably.
Do you want to make this about you, or do you want to make this about Be Easy?
Oh, man. It's all about me. It's always been about
Number one.
All about Justin.
The reason Justin started Be Easy is so we could have so many friends and just be talked about all the time.
Nah, dude, it's about the millions I'm making. It's about that money, baby.
Dude.
It's about those H&M collabs.
Yeah.
It's about the Audi sponsorship.
H&M collab coming soon, my bros.
But for real.
Yeah, what's the origin story?
Yeah, I mean, fuck, we should probably go back to New Milford Skate Park is really where it started, man. I mean, we would, the crew from New Milford is where I really fell in love with skating. We'd skate New Milford Skate Park every day, and we would skate the homies mini ramp in Sherman. And Zach Socher, who started Be Easy with me, was definitely a part of that crew. And, shout out all the fucking OG New Milford bros. And, yeah, man. We would just, we just love skating. And then me and Zach went away to college. I went to UConn. Zach went to Colby Sawyer in New Hampshire. And then we came back from college, and that summer of 2010, we were like, yeah, man, we want like kind of like just a reason to keep like kind of doing this, man, like a reason to have a creative outlet in skateboarding, and with Zach it was snowboarding. So we just brainstormed. We're like, dude, let's just start a company, man. Let's do it, dude. And Zach came up with the name. He came back from Colby Sawyer Art College with a bunch of doodles in his notebook, and in one of the doodles it said like "Be Easy Skateboards" or "Be Easy Snowboards" in it. And I was like, that's pretty cool, man. He's like, yeah, it's pretty sick, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's just go with that, man. And yeah, that's kind of how it started.
I like it. You guys ever do a Be Easy snowboard?
We have. Yeah,
No shit.
We did a few rounds of snowboards.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, we had some really legit boards. I mean, I don't snowboard, but all the homies do. And yeah, still got a few of those original ones. So yeah, definitely cherish those for sure.
That's tight.
Do you have any of Zach's original drawings though?
I do, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
You ever think about re-releasing them?
Yeah, definitely, dude. I have a whole notebook full of them. Every time I go to look through it, I kind of just get super overwhelmed and like, I don't know. Yeah, I never pulled the trigger on it, but I'm definitely open to the idea and have thought about it before for sure.
Just because I'm sure there's some people listening. Would you like to touch on Zach's passing?
Yeah, man. No, for sure. So yeah, man. So we were promoting Be Easy. You know, I went out to UConn, back to school, and we started filming for Grime Life, and Zach went back to school at Colby Sawyer, and we're running Be Easy from respective colleges. He's promoting it out in New Hampshire. I'm promoting it in Connecticut. Just filming with the homies. When I got back from school, it was the summer of 2011. Zach called me and he told me that the cancer was back. So Zach had cancer when he was 2, and he had cancer when he was 12. So the doctors told him that it would probably come back every 10 years, and it did. So it came back, 2, 12, and then it hit a little early the next time around. And yeah, dude, and it pretty much just watched him lose weight, wither away, and eventually, the cancer won, man. And Zach passed away. It was 2012, about a little less than a year before Grime Life came out. Yeah, man. And it was a really dark time for all of us, dude. It was, super, super dark. I know I touched on this last time a little bit, but I mentioned earlier that when we were younger, we'd always skate New Milford Skate Park, and we'd always skate the homies mini ramp in Sherman. That homie was Brian Weber, who was also in the room when we made Be Easy. He was part of like the whole process of picking out the name and everything. And 5-6 months after Zach passing, Brian also passed. And our whole friend group, I mean, it wasn't even that big, so that was like, it was like 20% of the friend group just, gone right there. And it really, really fucked us up, man. It was super, super heavy for a while. I mean, it still is, but obviously, it's hardest in the beginning. The scar will always be there. But,
gotta love them while they're here.
Dude, 100%, man. Yeah.
Gotta love them while they're here and celebrate them when they're gone.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, do it for the ones that can, man. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a reason probably why we stuck together so long too. The homies that are here. I mean, it was fucked up for sure, but it was also kind of just like made us all grab onto each other a little harder and kind of keep it going and have another reason to keep it going too, for sure, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, dude. I mean, some days when I'm just so fucking sick of looking at the words "be easy," I just think back. I'm like, oh no, man. You're doing this for a reason, bro.
Yeah. That's yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck am I still doing this for? Oh yeah. The fucking bros, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good motivation though. You know,
yeah, dude.
It comes from a dark place, but you know.
Yeah, dude. And also, I do want to shout out. So, back in New Milford Skate Park, one of our big inspiration for Be Easy too was, so they're the older crew there. They called themselves Spank. That was their crew, and that was Mike Robbins, Mike Quinn, Chad Carvey, Noe Jimenez was in the mix. Matt Rushker was in the mix. They had a fucking awesome crew, and they made videos, and they would, I mean, dude, they fucking ripped. They were nose grinding handrails. Fucking, they skated like all the handrails in our local little town, which didn't have a lot. And I remember Mike Quinn asking me one day, and this was before Be Easy. He's like, yeah, man, like this is our crew. Like, where's your crew? Why don't you guys go out and film? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I have one. Yeah. and I did, but I didn't really, like, it wasn't organized. And he probably doesn't even remember having this conversation with me, but yeah, that was a huge, like, damn, I want to do what they're doing. I want to do what the older kids are doing. So yeah, shout out Mike Quinn, wherever you are. I think you're in Florida or something. But yeah, that conversation definitely stuck with me.
That's what's
for
up.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
So 2012, Grime Life came out. What's one of your favorite memories from
2013? Yes. So that would have been, I think. Yeah, it should have been. Was it June 1st, 2013? I'm pulling that out of my ass, but I think that's what it was.
All right.
Might have been September 1st.
What's one favorite memory from Grime Life era?
Oh man.
Like when you think of like the Grime Life era, like what's the first thing that popped in your head?
Dude, okay, so when I think of the Grime Life era, I think of me taking a trip with Scott Bedard and Eric Abo in Scott's just small 4-door sedan down to Atlanta with like maybe $200 combined between all of us, and we somehow survived for 3 weeks just sleeping in his car every single day and eating Spam or hot dogs off of a little propane grill to survive, and probably filmed like half of that video in those 3 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. that was fucking amazing, man. Yeah, so it was, Scott Bedard would be sleeping in the driver's seat, Abo was sleeping in the passenger seat, and then I would be kind of curled up in the back like this. And I remember they were so, I was like, they were like, Justin, you got the best seat. You got the best sleeping position. I'm like, no, dude, mine fucking sucks. Let's switch it for a night. And I remember Abo went to the back, and then the next morning he's like, dude, yeah, the back fucking sucks, dude.
What kind of car was it?
Passenger's probably the best because like
you got no pedals, no steering wheel, your legs are good.
I forget what type of car it was, but it's a small like, 4-door sedan.
Yeah.
And I remember we would always, so we would sleep in church parking lots. We found out were really good because they would never fuck with you in the morning. We just crashed. We would crack the windows a little bit. We had these like little bags that we would put over the windows so that the rain wouldn't get in. He didn't have any like rain guards over it. And the worst that would happen in the morning, they would just be like, hey, do you want to come to church? And most of the time it wasn't a church day. So you'd just be, you would just go and be on your way. In the beginning of the trip, we thought like parks would be a good idea. Terrible idea. The first night we like just stayed in a regular park. We woke up surrounded by 3 cops and got the whole car searched.
Like in a skate park or like?
It was just like a regular, just like park. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we were like 18. We didn't know. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, I'd say Grime Life. I think about that trip a lot. As that was 3 weeks to Atlanta. We hit Charlotte, Nashville, Pittsburgh, Philly. I mean, we hit it all. We
Did like a nice little road trip out of it.
Yeah, did a
That's
little
sick.
just ping ponged all the way across, and then back up.
That's really sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I get similar question, but Be Easy video era.
Oh man, all right. So
Definitely get better sleeping conditions on the bus, though, eh?
yeah, I mean it's kind of the same thing though, just a little bigger and a little longer. So instead of 3 weeks in a car, it was 2.5 months in a bus. Yeah. So, I mean, we filmed the Be Easy video. Probably took us like 3 years, but again, like the majority of that footage was on a 2.5 month trip out to California and back in the bus. And yeah, we left Connecticut. We went pretty fast to Missouri because we had homies there we were picking up. Chris Yates, Blake Kilpatrick, Scotty England. They all have pretty much parts. I mean, Yates definitely has a part in the Be Easy video. Blake had a full part in Grime Life. Scotty pretty much has a part in the Be Easy video.
Yates has a full part in Grime Life, too, right?
Yeah. Oh,
He has the intro where it's like, we fucked Chris Yates.
Yeah, he does have that intro.
I always thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah, man.
Did any of those girls he actually hook up with?
I don't think so, but one was like really down. Like there was one that was like she wasn't kidding. She was like,
She was not playing.
yeah, no, she was all about it. I don't think he wound up hooking up with her, but yeah, she was really into Chris Yates for sure.
That's it.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, the 2.5 month trip, yeah, Missouri. Then we picked up a bunch of homies, went out to Arizona, picked up more homies, went up to L.A., Hollywood, Van Nuys. A couple of the homies decided to just stay in California, make a new life for themselves.
Sick.
No
Yeah.
shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they had no plan on doing that at the beginning of the trip, but by California, they were like, yeah, we live in California now.
That's
No
tight.
shit.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck it. It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, dude. Yeah, that was Mito and Dossie. Yeah, shout out those bros.
Sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, we built a mini ramp for our buddy in Hollywood. Then we went back. I think we went back down to Arizona. I don't know. Worked our way back. Yeah, Missouri, Nashville, and then back up. The majority of that trip was though, yeah, Arizona, California, just bopping all around there.
That's tight.
And yeah, instead of 3 people in a car, it was like, yeah, like 12 of us at one point.
That was the most.
Yeah, from after like Missouri, Arizona, I think we had about like 10, 11, 12 of us, something like that. Yeah.
Where'd you get the bus?
Yeah, so we got the bus. We were living in Willimantic, right next to Willimantic Skate Park. And we wanted to buy a van. Yeah, so we wanted to buy just a skate van just to go on skate trips. And we're looking on Craigslist, and we kept passing this bus, just like not thinking anything of it. We're like, okay, next, that's not a van. And after like 2 or 3 days of not finding what we wanted in a van, one of the homies is like, why don't you get the fucking bus?
Full-size school bus and shit.
And I'm like,
Shit's sick.
all right, let's go check out the fucking bus, man. And yeah, Matt Gill, who is the guy that drove the bus mostly on the skate trip out west. He's also the guy that smashed his face through the table in Grime Life in between everyone's parts.
Legend.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, legendary.
Matthew
B-roll
Gill,
shit.
fucking
Hijinks.
huge, legendary guy. Yeah, wait, what was I saying?
The bus.
Matt Gill smashing his head through a table.
Matt Gill drove the bus majority of the trip.
You're looking at the listing.
Oh yeah, buying the bus. That's what we were talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, so yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Matt Gill went and looked at the bus with our buddy Leroy, who's a master mechanic, and Leroy also owns a school bus, and he's lived in his school bus full time, so he knows what he's talking about. And he was like, dude, you have to get this bus, and it was only $3,000, which we split 3 ways. Between me, Matt Gill, and Ross Weiler. Thank you, Ross. Dude, and yeah, we bought the bus. We bought the
That
bus.
shit's sick, dude. It's
I know.
iconic, really.
Yeah.
You know?
And
You can't think of Be Easy without thinking about the bus.
The bus, yeah.
yeah, man.
The bus is sick.
And then we actually, mostly Matt Gill. I say we, but most of these bus stories is Matt Gill. I was there. So we took the bus and went to this kind of like hippie commune-ish thing in Worcester. It's this like old warehouse that has this like greenhouse garden and a shared bathroom, a shared kitchen. Anyone in the building can use any of the resources, but there's also people living in buses in the parking lot, and fire pits, and it's a party every night. They have this big venue where they host raves to raise money for the place. I don't think there's actually a landlord that owns the place, but we did give money to somebody. But yeah, it's just like this crazy little commune of misfits, and then us just skateboarders. So yeah, that's where we worked on the bus and got it running. Yeah, so Leroy, the master mechanic guy, gave us his knowledge, and yeah, got the brakes fixed, got everything in the engine going, and then we decided to put a quarter pipe on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, good moves.
Yeah, the story goes that the bus came from this motocross team, and they were only getting rid of the bus because they got a little older. They just didn't need a motocross tour bus anymore. And on the back of the bus, there's a motorcycle rack. And we're very lucky because it could support the weight of a quarter pipe. So we hit up Dave Peterson at Rampage, and I'm calling him. I'm like, hey, man, I got this idea. I got this bus that has a motorcycle rack on the back. And I was thinking, do you think we could have like the coping be at the motorcycle rack and it kind of act as a hinge for the quarter pipe, so it could be down when we're skating it, and then when we want to drive, it goes up? And he goes, yeah, come in on Monday.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah? All right, yeah, dude, let's fucking go. And yeah, me and Gil met him there, and we got it done in like 2 days, and it came out exactly like I fucking had it in my brain, and super fucking stoked on how it came out.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. I mean, if I went back, maybe I would have it be a bit steeper, but I mean, for just kind of winging it in the parking lot of Rampage out of something in my brain, dude, I think it did the job. Yeah.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
And dude, yeah, drove it back to the commune, and yeah, lived there with Gil. Gil was there full time. I was there during the weekdays. My lady lived in Boston, so I was going back and forth from Worcester to Boston a lot. But yeah, that was Boston and Worcester home base for a little bit with the bus there. Yeah.
Sick. How long did you stay there?
I think it was like a year and a half-ish, 2 years. Yeah, Gil was there for 2 years. I was probably there for like fullish time, like 6 months. But during that time, I was, doing my thing, going back and forth, filming, going on trips. But yeah, no, we were there for a good amount of time, man.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's really sick. What's your favorite bus story?
Oh man, I actually had time to think about this too.
Yeah, we talked a lot of bus stories on the drive up here. He was like, let me just tell you bus stories. So
Yeah.
I can answer this question right here.
Well, I'll start off with the one I told last time because it's kind of funny. But yeah, so we were in New Mexico, and in New Mexico the service stations are pretty far between each other, and in between it's just desert. Man, it's like there's like nothing out there. And we break down on the side of the road. The bus is just up in smoke. We're like, oh, what the hell is going on? And Gil figures out that we probably need coolant, right? So Gil walks down the road and just tries to find anything he could find. And he comes across a construction site. And he goes to one of the workers and he's like, hey, man, yeah, like I really need coolant for my bus. I'm broken down up the road. And the guy's like, all right, fine, let's go get coolant. So they go get coolant. They come back to the job site. When they get back to the job site, the boss is there. And the boss is this big, burly looking Mexican dude with tats, face tat. And he is pissed. He's like, what the fuck are you doing with my worker? Why are you taking him away from the job site? And he looks at Gil and he goes, dude, put your coolant in the back of my fucking truck and get in the fucking passenger seat, and flashes him a gun. Essentially kidnaps Gil.
Damn.
Shit. I'm just like envisioning him too as being like,
All
all right.
I mean, what are you going to fucking do, man? And so, yeah, they're driving down the road. Gil's probably pissing his fucking pants, man. And Gil's like a pretty burly dude. Like, he's like, he can stand up for himself, but the guy's got a fucking gun, man. Like, and
Gun's a different story.
exactly. So I think he sees the bus and he's like, okay, this is what's going on here, right? Like, as soon as you see the bus, you're like, all right, this is like,
Yeah.
like they're doing this, whatever this is, but it's not threatening, right? And he's like, all right, Gil, grab your coolant and be careful out here. There's crazy people out here. And Gil's like, oh yeah, dude, of course, bro. And fucking gets out. Yeah, somewhere in that story, Gil found out he was, part of some sort of Mexican cartel, and he just thought it was a threat to him just being around his job site. So, yeah, got back on the road, got the coolant in the bus, and we were off. Yeah, dude.
Shit, damn.
Whenever I think
way
about
worse.
like the bus, I always think about stories you've told me, but then I always think about the Be Easy video credits.
Yeah.
It was like the bus thanks.
Oh,
Which, by the way, all the thank yous in Grime Life and in the Be Easy video are so fucking funny.
yeah, dude.
Like, if people haven't seen those, go read them because they're fucking hysterical.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, go check out. So Grime Life is on YouTube, but YouTube took the audio out. But if you go to the description, there's a link to Vimeo with the audio in it. And the Be Easy video is on the Low Card YouTube channel.
Sick.
Yeah, so if you just go to, I think it says like Low Card Presents Be Easy video or something like that. And yeah, that's the full video, so you can go check them out. But yeah, another bus story. I just remembered on the way here. So we're out in California and we're in a Walmart parking lot. And you know, we're partying, we're doing our thing, and we get a knock on the door of the bus, and we look out, and there's just, you know, there's cop lights. We're like, oh fuck, all right, what's going on here? And the cop, you know, he's being cool. He's like, hey guys, like, listen, I know what you're doing here. You're good. Like, keep doing your thing. But there's a few missing children in the area, and if it turns out that the children are on this bus and we didn't search it, I'm not trying to be the guy that didn't search this bus. So, could I search your bus? And I'm like, yes, but you're going to find some other stuff you might not like on this bus. And he's just like, listen, dude, I'm not here for anything except these kids.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
there for weed and
I'm
shit.
like, totally, dude, go on the bus. And yeah, so he just steps over all 10 to 12 of us and looks around the whole thing. And obviously there's no kids. And yeah, we're on our way. So the cops in California thought we were trafficking children.
In the most conspicuous way possible, too.
Yeah.
Big
We're
ass,
just on a
big
ski
ass
trip.
obvious
bus.
ass bus.
Yeah.
Like, if you had the description of that bus, it wouldn't take long to find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good thing he didn't check the trunk. So just kidding.
They're in the trunk. I thought they were under the bed. That's what you told me on the way up here.
I live there. We're gonna let that one slide real quick. Or...
Oh, I don't know what else.
That's funny shit.
That's probably it. There's more, but
Just go read the Beezy video description.
Yeah. I remember. Oh, one time we got pulled over at the Grand Canyon. That was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
We,
You told me that story. That was a good one.
yeah, we get pulled over at the Grand Canyon, and we hadn't gotten pulled over at all on the trip, which was crazy. And this is a little side tangent. We actually didn't have insurance on the bus until Missouri. We had a really hard time registering the bus to get insurance because nobody wants to insure the bus. And so we were going really hard, like talking to, State Farm, talking to all like the big guys. Nobody wants to touch it. The only person that gave us a quote was State Farm, and they wanted like a $15,000 premium. And that was just upfront, right? And we're like, all right, no. So we're hitting the phone, and we finally get someone to insure it. But it did take until Missouri, and we had this whole trip planned, so I couldn't, say no. So we were driving pretty dirty until halfway out on the trip. So anyway, back to the story. We didn't get pulled over until Arizona, luckily. And at the Grand Canyon, we get pulled over, and I'm like, yeah, what seems to be the problem, officer? And he goes, oh, no problem. I'm just trying to figure out what this is. What's going on here? And we're like, oh yeah, we skate. He's like, yeah, I can see that. That's a ramp, right? like yeah, that's cool. You notice that? And he's like, yeah. I guess I did stop you to tell you there's no skating here. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. No plans on it. And he's like, but if you want to skate, you just need a permit. You just got to apply. We're like, oh, all right, cool. We're like, did this guy just see like Bob Burnquist's attempt into the Grand Canyon? He thought we were the next Bobby B or something.
He pointed at the Grand Canyon, and he's like, you can't skate that.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Literally. Yeah.
That's
You're
like-
like, what the?
Yeah.
That's like
Justin was just going to air out of the quarter pipe over the bus.
Yeah, I'm
Try
like,
to
that's
land on the mountain.
hella flattering, officer, but nah, we're just chilling, man. We're just
You're like, I don't know. It's a
sightseeing.
little small. You got anything bigger?
Yeah, but
been kicked out of a lot of spots for skating a lot of different places. Never been pulled over to say I can't skate.
yeah, dude. I got the boot from the Grand Canyon for skating, but we were able to sightsee still.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure there's more stories, but I don't know.
yeah, we'll be here all night telling
Yeah.
those stories probably. What does the future of BZ hold? What plans you got for 2023?
Yeah, dude. I mean, after this video comes out, we'll see how it goes, but maybe, yeah, probably more projects, man. More, definitely more product, more boards, man. I really want to get our process down with product and art and drops and events, and just like kind of just polish up a little bit what we're already doing.
Like get more on a timeline?
Yeah, get more on a timeline, get more into different types of apparel that we haven't done yet. Maybe some more, unique stuff, some more maybe cut and sew, different fits, like get into stuff we haven't done yet. Get really like high quality garments, drops, boards, different shapes, different artists, and just keep going, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll do another project. I always tell myself I'll never do another project after every video I do, and I'm sure I'll say it, but I'm sure we'll do it again.
You seem really motivated and happy about this one, so.
Yeah, dude, and everyone involved is like still super stoked on the project too, and I think it's because it's such a short time frame project. And it's, it is crunch time now. Like, we have a month left of filming, and we definitely want to get some more stuff. But with just a small time frame, and whatever we film is what it is. It does take a lot of stress off it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I also have to mention, fucking huge shout out Connor Lowe, who's doing the project with me. He is filming a lot of the video. I think right now we're about half and half with filming. He'll also be part of the editing, so it's both of our projects for sure. And having two filmers is so much fucking better than one. It's like, yeah, dude, because like the days that I can't go out with the boys, he'll go out, and vice versa. And like, he really likes filming at night. I don't care for night filming. I don't see that well at night. So it's a nice little synergy we got going on. And
it's all HD, right?
Yep. So it's our first HD project. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So we filmed, Grime Life and Be Easy Video were both VX1, MK1. And absolutely love the VX, but I'm absolutely fucking over the VX. I love the look of it, but the main thing I loved about the VX was the MK1, which we're still using. Mm-hmm. So it's it's a Sony HD camera. We have this like special step-up ring that we made that fits the MK1 onto the Sony camera, and it looks pretty fucking damn similar to just like a HD VX. So if you frame it 4x3, it pretty much just looks like a clear, you can actually see it VX.
That's tight.
Yeah. Are you guys going to edit 4x3 for the video, or are you going to go 16:9?
I think we're leaning towards 4x3, but we have all the raw files, so we can pretty much edit it any way that we want. I think for the actual video that'll be up on YouTube, it'll be 4x3. As far as like clips or like posting to Instagram, I mean, I'm definitely not limited to 4x3. I kind of like how even, I know Thrasher's been posting a lot of clips that are even vertical, like a 5x4. I think that looks cool, taking up the frame of Instagram. So yeah, I'm not tied to the aspect ratio, but I do think it's a really cool looking aspect ratio.
Yeah.
I think 4x3 is super classic. I mean, it's what I grew up watching with, all the classic videos. Baker 3 was like the first video I ever watched. So it's just ingrained in my brain. It's like, that is what skateboarding should look like in 4x3. And yeah, we're probably going to go with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, we've edited a little bit, but we'll be going into the editing bay in the next few weeks and going to town. Do like a collaborative effort between me, Lo, probably Abo too. Abo likes to be involved, and he has a really good eye. Yeah, shout out Abo. He's talented at everything. Great fucking filmer too. I think Abo's filmed every trick that I've had on a VX in the last like 10 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean Scott definitely filmed some too. Yeah, that's actually a lie. Scott filmed a lot of my Grime Life part. The Be Easy video, Abo filmed every fucking clip of mine for sure.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Who was Scott filmed all of Grime Life, or was there another filmer involved?
Dude, that was pretty much all Scott. Yeah, so Grime Life was Scott Bedard's video. Huge fucking shout out to Scott Bedard. Yeah, dude, that dude, Be Easy would not be what it is, or I would have had definitely a harder time making it what it is without Scott Bedard. I mean, he had the VX, he had the MK1. He was a great editor and filmer, and he kind of just put the fire under our ass to make Grime Life. He was super good friends with Abo. So that kind of synergy transformed over into us. And he's a fucking master coder too, and he coded our first website. So he used our website as his portfolio to get him like a high-paying coding job out west.
Sick.
Yeah. So he was trying to like code. He was trying to code basically, essentially, the back end to like a Shopify alternative that he was going to try to sell to someone, and then also use it as a portfolio to get a job. And yeah, he wound up getting a really awesome job out west, and he's still, I think he's in Austin, Texas now. He was in Arizona for a while, but now he's in Austin coding his little heart out. Yeah, huge fucking shout out Scott Bedard, dude.
Sick.
Guy's the man.
In the Be Easy video, the credit says everyone filmed it, but is there like one or two specific filmers you would pin the Be Easy video to?
Yeah, it was probably I filmed a lot of it. I mean, it really was everyone, dude. It was me, Lowe, Abo filmed a lot of it. There was like some Missouri, Arizona homies that filmed a lot of Chris Yates's part. Yeah, it was a collaboration for sure. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was me. I had a VX. A lot of it was Low. But a lot of it was just fucking everyone.
That's sick.
That's why it kind of looks like a quilt just patched together. Dude, I can't watch that video anymore. I can't watch anything I've done in the past, dude.
I'm the same way.
I think that's
Like,
super common. Yeah. Yeah.
I look at it and I cringe. I'm like, oh god.
Well, you change, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the stuff that you're going to create is going to come from a different place. You're going to change. You're going to look at other stuff that you did with a different mindset at a different time. And of course, it's going to feel like you didn't even do it at one point or another, you know?
Oh yeah, dude.
So
Watching Aiden shotgun 22 beers, and like these days I don't even drink really at all. So, like, I don't know.
I liked how you guys kept putting the ish in it too. Like
it's just like,
it's like, yeah, he threw up, so does it count? Yeah, fuck it, he's still going.
yeah, that was definitely interesting. It's definitely an interesting video. Shout out Aiden though. Aiden's a fucking man, dude. Talented photographer. He's killing it out in Brooklyn. Yeah, dude. You were definitely blackout in our video. I hope your employers don't see this.
I know I keep bringing up Grime Life, but I wanted to ask you this. Because I remember when the Beezy video came out, there was like a big disclaimer about the premiere. You were,
God.
You were
Yeah,
asking
dude.
everyone to be respectful.
Yeah, man.
So what happened at the Grime Life premiere?
Dude, yeah, man. So we premiered Grime Life at Bank Street Movie Theater in New Milford, which is like our hometown movie theater. And dude, I mean, I literally didn't plan for this at all, obviously. But after Abo's Ender Nolly Trey, everyone fucking started throwing beer bottles at the screen. And I was like, oh shit. And dude, it was after the first 40 ounce was smashed on the screen, it was just chaos, man. And yeah, we were banned for life, they told us.
damn. Did they get your credit card for that shit?
Nope, I didn't have a credit card.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Shit.
I paid cash for that for sure. But dude, it was fucking awesome. I mean, we were so young, man, and that was like, I mean, I grew up watching Baker 3, man. Chaos, fucking drinking. Like, I mean, that shit is cringe as fuck now at 31 years old, but like at that time, that was sick, dude. Like, you know. So yeah, we were banned for life, but apparently not, because I hit a Bank Street theater and I was like, hey, how much would it be to rent out the theater? You know, just for them to say no to me. And they were like, oh yeah, here, $500 or whatever. And
New management staff, they like didn't know you.
I don't know, man, but
that memo didn't get passed along.
Yeah.
So what
They were hurting for money, or the memo did not get through.
what happened is, dude, so we got it all set up, right? And like, dude, 2 days before the premiere, I get an email, and they say, we heard about your past with the movie theater. We are forced to cancel your premiere.
Oof.
Yeah. And I was like, ah, shit. I have like 250 people coming in 2 days. What do I do, right? So I essentially went down there and I was like, hey, man, like, we're older now. We're not who we were when we were, 19. We promise we'll behave. Could we please just still have the premiere? Here's my credit card just in case. I do have a credit card now.
Yeah.
And they were just like, all right, but you have to search people on the way in. You have to this, that, and the third. So if you remember being somewhat searched by me or a homie on the way into the Be Easy video, that was not at a choice. They made us do that.
Your search to me was like, do you have anything? No.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
That was yeah.
Pretty thorough search, Sticky.
Byron definitely had a bottle of Henny in there. I remember that. Shout out Byron. Dude, yeah, but it was fine. It turned out being good. I mean, the only problem was that in Grime Life, we had so many people in the theater. It was a 120-person theater, but we had so many people down all the aisles and in the front sitting that it was, I guess, like a fire hazard. And another stipulation was that in addition to patting people down and not being rowdy, every person needed a seat. And we had already sold, I think, like 250 tickets about, and it was a 120-person theater. Because we just assumed people would stand, right? We were like, yeah, fuck it. It's a skate premiere. Just sit on people's laps. So they were like, nah, you have to rent out a second theater. We were like, all right, fuck it. How much is that? They're like, double what you already paid us.
Damn.
So we had to rent out a second theater, which was fine. I mean, it's kind of cool to say we had to rent out a second theater for our premiere. But yeah, so we had two theaters playing the video at the same time. So I went to one theater. I was like, hey, guys, thank you for coming, blah, blah, blah. Went to the second theater. Hey, guys, thank you for coming, blah, blah, blah. And so I can press play on both. And yeah, that was it.
That's sick.
Yep.
Double feature.
What
I guess, yeah.
No, I definitely remember. I didn't know that. I remember like.
Were you in the big room?
I think so.
Okay.
I was in whatever room the video was too big for the screen.
Yes. Yeah, that was unfortunate too, dude, because when we tested out the video, so I went there and tested it out, right?
Was that on both screens? I
think the second screen was fine. So one of the theaters was fine, but one of the theaters, so in the intro of the video, we have the memorial for Zach, right? Mm-hmm. Where Zach's on the ski lift talking about, which is crazy too, because I don't know if you noticed, but in his memorial, he goes, yeah, I'm from, we have a small town, we have a movie theater, and he actually references the theater that we were in, which is kind of cool. But anyway, so the memorial is like shrunken down. And I was just I don't know what happened, but when I looked at it, it looked perfect. But we didn't get past the memorial for when we tested the video. And so the actual video, yeah, it was like chopped off at the bottom and top, unfortunately. But you can still see most of it.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yates's plain shove it was like mostly cut off. That kind of sucked. It was like just over his feet and like you could see it. But yeah, it is what it is, man. And then we had a second premiere up in Boston a week later. And yeah, dude, I fucking watched like half the video. I made sure that shit was that shit was perfect and crispy. So
that's what's up, dude.
Is what it is, man. I feel like so many premieres have technical difficulties like that. Just another one of them.
I've hosted a ton of them that have had technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Whether it be one thing or another, it's sometimes it doesn't line up right.
We're all skaters. We're fried. It fucking happens.
You know what I mean?
It'll be on YouTube in a week.
We're not perfect.
Dude, I felt so bad, though, because, like, Abo was sitting next to me, and Abo's like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, dude, my fucking bad, dude. I don't know.
I think I remember watching you run up.
Yeah, I probably did. Oh, I think I did, and the lady was just like, there's nothing we can do at this point. Yeah, she was like, just the way that it was, dude. And they weren't prepared either, because like she made it. We gave her a DVD, right? That's what it was played off of, and they didn't have like the right DVD player apparently or something, so they needed to buy a new DVD player for it, and so they just had never. It was like a lot of like new equipment testing, and she was just like, "Yeah, you're shit out of luck. This is all we have."
I had no idea there was different types of DVD players,
dude. And I haven't followed up with her about that, so
yeah. You're like, I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, I was. It is what it is, man. It happened. So.
Hey, you premiered a great video and had a great turnout.
You can watch it.
That's all that matters.
You can watch it in full quality at Low Card YouTube channel. Go check it out, man. Actually, don't check it out. I fucking hate that video. Watch the new video.
You're a real one if you have a DVD, though.
Yeah.
As someone who didn't know you and saw that on Low Card, not living in Connecticut anymore at the time, great video.
No.
Gotta say that.
Shout out Waldo.
Shout out Justin.
Dude, so Front Fest was pretty sick this year.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I love the long rail challenge. That was tight.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, for everyone that doesn't know what Front Fest is, so I'm part of a nonprofit organization called Wheels for Wheels, and our mission is to uplift and mobilize the disabled community. So on the Wheels board, we have our friend Sean Quigg, he has muscular dystrophy, Duchenne's, and he's in a wheelchair. He actually used to ride up and down the ramps at New Milford Skate Park when we were skating. Definitely the fucking homie. And also on the board is our buddy Dave Coons, who lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. So he has a leg amputated, but is a fucking ripper now and skates again. And yeah, man, so our mission is just to, uplift, mobilize the disabled community, raise money to give back in any way we can. So we've gotten hand controls for people in wheelchairs to convert their van over so they can have their van run with their hands. We've also gotten automatic doors for people that can't get in and out of their house without having it be electric. For Front Fest, we wanted to be specific and raise money for skaters and athletes with disabilities, whether that be for their travel or specifically for equipment that can help them do their sport if they need maybe a special prosthetic or they need any type of special thing they would need that normal people wouldn't need to, do what they got to do. So our first year was last year. We've had 2 years so far, and last year we raised just over $5,000.
Let's go.
And it's $500 grants, so that was 10 grants. This year we raised just over $7,000.
Yup.
Yeah, so we got 14 $500 grants. Just fucking awesome. Good job, team. Also, major shout out to Sam Coots, who fucking held it down for Front Fest. Definitely did a lot of the behind the scenes work. Yeah, man, it's just good time, get everyone together, raise some money, and it's all for a good cause, man. And we've done it the last 2 years at New Milford Skate Park, so give back to the local homies too. And yeah, gonna do it again next year.
That's
most
dope,
likely.
dude.
I just want to say, Front Fest is the best fucking event that happens in Connecticut every fucking year.
Hey.
I don't care what event.
It's a powerful event. It's
I don't care what
good.
event
Very good.
anyone fucking does. That is the best event that happens all fucking year.
Hey.
It you leave there in a good fucking mood because you just supported something good.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't donate to it, you're fucking whack.
No.
You're whack in my opinion. That is not co-signed by Justin. That is co-signed by me, Sal DeFelice. You are whack as
I will
fuck.
co-sign Sal on that
I'll word
one,
it, but
for sure.
Shout out everyone that donated though. Really fucking appreciate it. I know a lot of homies that don't have the most money in the world that donated, and we see you, and that's fucking super, super awesome. Also shout out all the sponsors that gave. Hive gave some free passes, boards, shirts. We had too many to name, but tons of sponsors, local people gave a ton. And fucking thank you all, man.
Hell yeah. That's dope. So when's the premiere again? New video premiere?
Yeah, December 17th. December 17th in New Haven.
Doors at 6, video at 7.
I'm pretty sure that'll be it.
Yeah. Don't
New Haven.
Don't quote me on that. But.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be posting it on our Instagram at BeEasyBoards. If you want to check that for updates for when we officially announce the premiere. But yeah, December 17th. Hopefully, we see you all there. It's definitely not a full length, but come check out our short project. I'm sure we'll have some free beer, food, some party favors. Maybe we'll have a DJ. I don't know. We're gonna make it a fun little
A1
night.
hijinks.
Is there just real quick before we sign off? Is there a way for people to donate to Wheels for Wheels still, or is it only during Front Fest season?
Oh yeah, you could definitely donate. wheelsforwheels.com. I am 90% sure that's the website. There's also at Wheels for Wheels on Instagram too. You can check it out there. But
That's
I'm 90% it's wheelsforwheels.com. Or just Google Wheels for Wheels, you'll find it. There's a big yellow donate link at the top. It's an official 5013C whatever nonprofit. We got a board. We do meetings. It's a real organization. We give back. It's all all our finances are public, so you can go check out exactly where your money goes. In the pull-down menu, you can say if you want it to go towards, our general fund for anyone with disabilities, or if you want it to go to athletes or skaters, you can click that too. So definitely donate and support a great cause.
Hell yeah.
Support the best cause.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Is there anybody you want to shout out quick before we peace out?
Oh, man. Oh, fuck, yeah. Dude, shout out my wife, Alexa. She is the fucking backbone that has kept me sane through all these years. And, dude, she is definitely behind the scenes when I'm making a graphic. I'm like, yo, is this sick? She's like, no, that's stupid. Or I'm making an edit and she's like, why would you do that? She's just there and she puts up with me and puts up with me being at events every weekend. And dude, fucking shout out my beautiful wife, Alexa. She a real one.
Hell yeah. Well, man, it's great to talk to you today, bro.
Yeah.
My fucking guy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
brother. Yeah. Fuck Waldo.
Waldo here for the vibe.
Just for the vibes, yo.
All right,
just
guys.
For the vibes.
Take it easy. We'll see you next time.
Rest in peace, Zach Socher. Rest in peace, Brian Weber.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Always.
Rest in peace, Matt Rushka.
Beautiful. We love it.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah.